Hello, my old friends and my new friends. I hope you guys are doing well. Sunday. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Today's a pretty special day for me. My daughter's getting out of the hospital and going to be coming home. It's also a very nerve-wracking day, and my way of relaxing is definitely makeup. So I did a video already of reviewing the, hold on, let me lower it. I feel like it looks really high. Reviewing the Makeup by Mario line, but I feel like I didn't really do the review justice, and I apologize. So we are going to kind of go over that again. I didn't talk about prices. I didn't show any of the other products that I bought. So I feel kind of like I just kind of like half-assed that review, and I genuinely apologize. So we're going to kind of go through it again, but more thoroughly. So I did want to show you guys, I also am going to be using I got the Melt Cosmetics PR package. I paid for it. It was not sent to me. The new contour package is way too big for me to keep on carrying. I love how the inner packaging of that is gorgeous. Like, the models are stunning. The box is gorgeous. I'm just like, dude, I don't even want to take this stuff out, but oh my gosh, dude, you can't, it's like jammed in there. Oh my gosh, it's because it's fat. It's a deep hole. Wow. So I guess this is a good way of keeping this nice and secure. Yeah, nice and secure so that nothing breaks, because my experience in the past with Melt stacks is a few of them came broken. And I think that with the way that those components are made, it's really hard for them to ship those. So this also came with a melt sculpting method, how to contour like a pro book. So I think this is amazing for anybody. Even, you know, the people that believe that they are the best at makeup can always learn more. You can always learn more in anything, in whatever industry you're in. Like, if you think that you're done learning, then you're wrong. So the inside of this says, we believe contour should be formulated and custom tailored to each individual skin tone. Years in the making, we are so excited to finally launch our custom cream and powder sculpt stacks. We hope you appreciate the story and love the purpose of this amazing product. Love, Laura and Dana. I think it's Dana. And then as you get further into this book, let's see, I haven't looked at it. This is my like first impression of this. So I think it just kind of tells you just kind of her story, and then a little bit about like what to do and where to put things, which is good, especially for someone that doesn't know how to contour. Like, this shows you exactly how to do it, which I think is really awesome. And then here it tells you, you know, the cream sculpt stack on deep skin, kind of like what they're saying, like olive for highlight, brighten for highlight, neutral blend for blending, warm blend for warmth, deep for contouring. So, and then it tells you, you know, kind of where to put this stuff. I know that there are a couple of colors in here that are going to be way too dark for my skin tone. I'm pretty fair when it comes to my face and the rest of my body. I'm not a really tan person. The only thing that's dark on me is my hands. And then it talks about the sculpt stack, the powder. That kind of goes on someone that's a little lighter. And then same information, just kind of tells you where to put these things. Like for instance, one of them says, take the medium dark bronze to add warmth to eyes or blend in the crease and the lower lash line. So you can, they're saying basically you can use these for your face and your eyes. And then it says like take the medium dark bronze to add warmth to the face, on the cheek, hairline, tip of nose, and under chin. So it really goes into depth on how to use this. The one thing I will say is that this, I would not, they show a really light model, but I would find it very hard pressed for somebody of this skin tone to be able to use these dark shades. I guess I'm close to her color, so I guess we're gonna find out, because I really don't know. I am definitely keeping this box. It is stunning, it's gorgeous. The package, this cost, let me look really quick, sorry guys, I'm a little unprepared here. So the entire kit was $145, which I think isn't too bad considering you're getting all the brushes, which these 3 brushes on their own are $55. They say they retail $66. I mean, who gets to decide what that retail value is? Like, do they just guess? I don't know, whatever. And then the stacks each individually are 48. So you can also buy these brushes separately, and alone they're this one's 19, this one is 22, and this one is 25. So they feel really, really soft. I think I'm gonna really like this one for just the application of the cream, and then this one will be a really nice one to blend it out. I watched a video, oh my gosh, Robert Welsh posted a video talking about, he was reacting to videos of contouring, and he showed a video of someone putting a line, like just a slight line, and then blending it out with sort of a brush like this, and it looked so beautiful. So I'm going to try that today. I love Robert Welsh. If you haven't seen him, you definitely need to check him out. So yes, and you can also buy the stacks individually. Like I said, they're $48. The reason why I wanted the entire Pro collection is because I really wanted the box. We're gonna go in and open these up. So like I said, I've purchased these stacks in the past. This one is the cream stack, and I actually have, I think, all their stacks. And I have several that have broken. I've tried to, fix them, but they don't repress very well, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so obviously this is cream, nothing's broken. I'm hoping nothing's broken in the other one. So this is the lightest shade. This one is called Olive, the Cream Sculpt Stack. So, okay, so the texture of these is really thick, super thick. What does this remind me of? It doesn't seem to stay thick feeling though when you have it, like when I rubbed it on my hand. Actually, it still felt like it is way thick. Where do they say you're supposed to put this? I'm gonna use the lightest person's picture on here to see where they're having everything go. The Sculpt Stack on Fair Skin. Okay, so do they not have you use the cream on the lightest person? I guess not, because all of this powder, this picture, is just the powders. Like they're not having her use the creams. Okay, so let's see. And then even with the medium skin tone, hers are all the powders. So, I mean, even with the tan skin, I missing a page? Like, why is everything meant just for, okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Okay, yeah, there is, so the cream, I'm just kind of confused. The cream, they only have one picture, and it's on a pretty deep skin tone. So I will use it the same way they would have on her. I think that that will work well. It just doesn't really tell me because I think that these colors aren't going to work on me the same way they would work on the person that's that tan, because they're saying to use this color, the olive one, to brighten, and that would not brighten my skin tone. This would deepen any area that I put on, but not deepen enough to bronze or contour. I'm thinking maybe I could use the second one, which is, this also says brighten. Actually, the olive says highlight, and then this one's brighten, and then the other one, this is natural blend contour cream. So I guess we can use this one. I know it looks really dark. Let's see what it looks like once you, yeah, it is pretty dark. These are pretty pigmented shades. I'm hoping that I can use this and that it will blend out nicely. So we're going to go in with neutral blend, because I say that one's a contour cream. Oh my gosh, my lips are something, I swear. It's like a miracle. All right. So we're going to place this in the places where I would want to contour my face, which is up here. And I'm trying to stay away from this. I had a pimple right there, and I just don't want it to grab. Oh my gosh. So now I'm gonna go in. These don't seem to dry down either. So when I saw, like I said, on Robert Welch, I'm not pretending to know exactly how to do this in a professional way. I contour the way that I like my face to look. And I don't always contour. And I know a lot of people have recently been saying like contouring is really unnecessary, but I really actually kind of like to contour my face. Especially when I'm feeling like I'm heavier than normal, because it can thin me out. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, I mean, do they have names? Nope, but they have really pretty Milk Cosmetics written on the handle, and then Milk Cosmetics is written around the ferrule as well. This one is really soft, so let's see how well it blends this out, because to be perfectly honest, this cream is so thick that I feel like it would need a denser brush than this, because this is really, really flimsy, like really flimsy. Like, so I feel like a denser brush would definitely work better to blend this out. If this cream weren't so thick, this would probably work well. This will probably work really well with the powders, but there is no way that this brush here would work with the creams, because it is like same, super, super flimsy. I'm actually gonna get a more dense brush and try to blend this out a little bit better. because this doesn't feel like it's working very well. No, not that one. Here, this one would be a good one. They should have come out with, instead of this, because this blends out cream contours like a dream, and you can also use this to apply them. But I will say that even though this color was really dark, it blended out beautifully and didn't leave me looking weird and muddy. I don't think anyways. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. What's going on? Okay. You could also use this with a sponge. Oh my gosh, dude, this was dark. Way too dark. It looks like a bruise. Oh my gosh. Okay. How do we fix this? No. Why does this look like a bruise? Did it look like I got punched in the face? Tell me that doesn't look like a bruise. And there's like nothing on this. And this is... Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of foundation on my hand and try to fix this. This is not the color for my skin tone. So that actually makes me really sad, because what that tells me is that this is pretty much going to be useless for me, this stack, because probably one out of all of these shades are going to work for my skin tone, and this is the biggest stack of both of them. It has the most colors in it than the powder one. It has a lot more shades in it. Like, so this stack has 3, 4, 5 shades, and let's see, and then the powder one has 4. But I can tell by looking at the powder one that that is going to suit my skin tone a lot better. Okay, so I feel like I got most of it off, except right there. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to try this again, but we're going to go in with maybe this shade or this one. Actually, we're going to go with this one because I feel like this one's lighter, so it's going to work a little better on my skin tone. So I can't blame the stack because I don't think that it was meant for, yeah, this is so yellow. Oh my gosh. Okay, I give up. I think this stack is going to be something that could probably work. If I want to make it work, it's gonna end up being on my eyes. Like, yeah, I can't use this on my face. That's really unfortunate, because I really like cream contouring. I actually really love it. But it is what it is. Not everything was made for me. I'm really glad that they made something for really deep skin tones. That's awesome. So I'm happy that they thought of anyone with deeper skin tones. in this because it's rare that happens. Unfortunately, my face is not dried down because I'm not going to go in with the powders until that is dried down. And this foundation is a matte, so it will dry down. So let me just have a second and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so now we're going to go into the powder stack, and it looks like this. They're typical stack shades. This is the lightest one. Then we've got, and that one is the light medium bronze powder. Then we've got this one that's more of a gray, and this one says light medium contour powder. Then we've got this one, and that one says medium dark bronzing powder, and then the bottom one says medium dark contour powder, and that one looks to me like just a really nice chocolatey eyeshadow, to be perfectly honest. So I'm going to go in with the light medium. Actually, I'm going to go in with the contouring powder, and I'm going to use the fan brush for that and just see how this works out. So they're really soft and creamy. They feel really, really nice. This is very, very, very gray and very powdery, but that is not a shocker. Melt is known for being very powdery. Their eyeshadows, everything. I mean, other than their highlighters, but their stacks and their eyeshadow palettes are super powdery. So I actually really like this color for a contour. If you can see, it's doing its job at definitely contouring my face. Wow, I think I went in too deep with this side. Oh my gosh, I forgot I put that other color underneath. That really dark shade. Okay, so I think I kind of went a little too overboard, because over here I feel like this looks nice. So let me clean this off and try to blend this out. And if this fan brush doesn't work, I'm going to go in with this one. What is going on with this side of my face? Like, I powdered even because it wasn't drying down fast enough, and it is still very... What? No. Over here looks so nice, and over here looks so gray. What is happening? I'm going to try to fix this, and I will be back, guys. Okay, so I was able to fix it. I kind of was able to make it look semi-decent. I'm actually really, really disappointed with this whole thing so far, because I feel like it's just not what I expected. And maybe it is definitely because this was not made for me, which is okay. It is definitely okay. I just wish they would have maybe made like several stacks. I mean, they said this was years in the making, so you would think that they would have thought of everyone. And I guess I should just shut up, because I can find lots of bronzers and contour shades for my skin tone. It just makes me sad, because I really love Melt, and I really wanted to support this launch because I thought it was beautiful when I saw it, but I feel like this wasn't made for me. This was made for deeper skin tones, and I think that was kind of obvious. If you look at the pictures, they didn't really use a lot of fair toned models, and I wouldn't necessarily consider myself fair, but I'm definitely not. I'm on the I'm definitely light medium, if anything. So what I would say the positives about this would be is that the brushes are really nice. They're way, way, way nice. I do like the bronzer that's in the powder stack. I think it is really pretty. I just put that all over and it looks so nice. I think these last two would look really nice as eyeshadows, and they're super creamy. This would look beautiful as an eyeshadow, or for a darker skin tone to go ahead and bring that up into the you know, to contour the nose. But definitely I think this is probably going to end up being like an eyeshadow stack for me, because I don't really think that other than the bronzing shade that I can use this for my face, which is unfortunate for me, just because I really wanted to like this. Okay, I'm going to pick a blush, because so now we've gotten that out of the way. I wanted to kind of give my final thoughts on the Melt Cosmetics contouring palettes. Let me make sure I've got the names for these right. This Sculpt Pro collection. So what I think is that it is definitely not made for light to medium skin tones. I think that this is a palette that is definitely made for deep skin tones, which is amazing. Good for them. I'm actually really glad that there was a product put out just for them, just for people with medium, like dark, on the darker spectrum of medium and tan to deep skin tone, because people aren't doing that. And so, you know, good for Melt for doing that. I think though that they weren't necessarily intending for this to just be for dark skin tones, because they have a light skin toned model in there, which clearly this wouldn't work for. It doesn't work for me. I'm not super fair. So if I were you and you were interested in getting this and hadn't thought about it or hadn't done it yet, I would definitely not get it. If you are anywhere from light, if you're medium to light, this just will not work for you, especially the creams. The contour, the powders could possibly work for you, if not on your face, on your eyes. But
Mommy.
that's $48 for. That's $48.
Mommy.
Hold on.
Mommy.
What?
Nobody.
Okay, that's $48 for literally
Daddy.
4 eyeshadows. That's a lot of money. So, in my personal opinion, I just wouldn't get this. The brushes are nice though, so those are products that I would try. I was going to make this a complete video of me doing, obviously, the
Mommy.
Makeup by Mario review.
Mommy.
I'm gonna have to do that separately because it's gonna make this video so long. So, alright guys, I'm gonna make another one. They'll both be posted on the same day. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, bye.